Good everyone, and welcome to today's market technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoku, the founder of 10x Digital Lane, where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tool sets to enable them trade the financial market profitably. So this market technical breakdown is for the time period of 28th of July to the 1st of August. So how this goes down is that these pairs you're looking at Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, XAU USD, and BTC USDT will be analyzed. After we analyze it, we're going to forecast what we think will happen within this time duration, 28th of July to the 1st of August. Okay, and then we're going to then show you some opportunities we offer within our academy that is going to enable you to start trading this forecast profitably to make money in the financial market. Okay, so if this is your first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, so how we do this is that first of all we'll show you our forecast for last week. After we show you our forecast for last week, then we'll now show you our forecast for this week. Okay, that's how it goes. We want to show you what we thought of the market last week, and then after we show you what we thought of the market last week and how it's played out, then we then show you what we think of the market for this week. So with that in mind, over here now is the forecast for last week. This was the forecast for last week. Our forecast for last week was the market was here on Monday. We said that the market is going to shoot up toward this supply zone, and exactly that's what the market did. It shoot up to the supply zone. Okay, so the forecast for last week was excellent. It was perfect. Okay, so now let us forecast this week. So for us to forecast this week, we start from the. Let me confirm that my audio is still alive. Okay, so I'm still live. So to forecast this week, we'll start from the weekly time frame. Yeah, we start from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, what we just do is as easy. Spot out the previous week high and previous week low. Okay, we use the weekly candle to spot out the previous week high and previous week low. If it breaks the previous week high, we go higher. If it breaks the previous week low, we go lower. Okay, so that's what we do on the weekly time frame. Spot out the previous week high and previous week low. Okay, so this is the previous week high and previous week low. Then we go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what do? We spot out the daily supply and daily what demand. Okay, so the daily supply I see currently, the prevailing daily supply I see currently is this candle here. This candle here, this is where the market came to and then had a major reversal. This is where the market came to and had a major reversal. This is the candle. This candle. Okay, because no other candle closed with a body above it, so that's daily supply. Then this is daily demand. Okay, so it's as clear as that. Let's adjust that line. We spot it with a line. Okay, we have a reason for spotting with a line because we're trying to let me just adjust this, not to worry. Then what true? Then the prevailing trend, we spot the prevailing trend on the daily time frame, and then on the daily time frame, what prevailing trend can you see? We can see what it's an uptrend. That's prevailing trend, an uptrend. Okay, so not minding that the market is selling right now. Okay, and institutions are adding positions on longs. Okay, institutions added like 128,000 longs. Okay, as at last week. Okay, so we have that in mind based on the COT report. So still on still, we're not keeping a blind eye to that. So we go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, what do? We spot out the 4 hours demand and 4 hours supply. Okay, so for you guys that did not take the trade for last week, don't worry, we're going to get under position. Just have it in mind that the market is 10% buy, 10% sell, and 80% waiting. So within that waiting period is where you used to learn about analyzing the market. Within that 80% period, you learn about more about yourself, develop yourself, your mind, definitely your mind, and any other thing that has to make you a better person, to become a better disciplined trader, to make profits in the market. So this is the 4 hour supply zone. Okay, this 4 hour supply zone, and then a current 4 hours demand zone I see that has not fulfilled efficiency yet. I see that the market is likely going to come back to is this candle over here. The primary, let's update this. This particular is what? This doji candle over here. This candle here. That's the primary what demand zone on the 4 hours. Okay, so label that with green. Okay, good. So with that in mind now, what we expect now for Euro USD is, due to the week has already shown us a first leg push, and remember we have NFP this week, we have a Fed interest rate decision this week, we have a lot of high impact news for the dollar. So I see if we see a little pullback up for those who missed this trade, we're taking this trade to the downside. Okay, so this is my forecast for Euro USD. If it gives us a little pullback up, then we'll be taking the trade to the downside again. Okay, so just go and follow our channel. Okay, follow our channel, because the previous week high was not broken and the previous week low is highly going to be visited. So watch out for that. And that's my focus for Euro USD. Then for GBP USD, GPUSD, this is our forecast for last week, on point. Okay, it just needed about I was on this trade, I held it to the top. Even when it started selling, the day it started selling was on Thursday by 2 p.m. That's when it started selling. I was on a buy position on that Thursday, and when the market created a change of character, I wanted it to return to an origin, but it never returned to the origin. That's why we missed this massive drop to the downside. But no worries, the market creates opportunities every single day, and it's going to keep creating this opportunity to the end of time. So don't suck about it. Our forecast for last week on GPUSD played out as very fantastic, and everybody ride the trade and they were profitable. We just needed about 20 pips, 20 pips to hit our major supply zone I saw there, but that's not an issue. We were able to grab like 180 pips from that trade. So let's now update this week's chart. Let's update this week's chart. We go to the previous week high. We mark out this previous week high here. Mark out this previous week high. Then this is the previous week low. Once it breaks the previous week low, we go lower. If it breaks the previous week high, we go higher. Okay. So then we go to the next daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we analyze daily demand and daily supply. Okay, so this is the daily demand over here. This is daily demand over here. Okay, so let me show you guys something very important that I see. Very important, and this could now be a trade for the month of August, guys. See, this is what a head and shoulder pattern. This is what the no, what am I drawing with this? I don't need this too. I need the head and shoulder too. So where is the head and shoulder? Okay, so head and shoulder, where are you? Okay, let me go and get it from the toolbox. Okay, pattern, head and shoulder. Let me add it as a favorite. Good, so I need that too. So we come over here. This is the left shoulder. This is what the correction. This is the head. Okay, and then this is what the neckline that combines what the left shoulder, and this is the right shoulder. So heading into August, okay, heading into August, once this neckline is broken, the principle to trade head and shoulder pattern, once the neckline is broken, then we're definitely going to visit this low that created what the start of the left shoulder. Okay, so I mentioned this last week and I mentioned it again. Last week we were trading what the push up to create the right shoulder. Okay, now the market has started creating the downward push. So principal to trade head and shoulder pattern. Principal to trade head and shoulder pattern is what, once the neckline is broken, that's when you now start jumping in massively on sales. Some traders, good traders who have mastered this pattern, take their sales from this right shoulder here. Okay, they take their sales from this right shoulder, and I saw those shots on that right shoulder, but knowing that we had like 20 pips to get to this what primary supply zone in the 4 hours time frame. I wanted to get the buy. So from this point, we missed the sell, but that doesn't mean that we won't still get in on a sell that will still capitalize. Still have a lot of pips moving to this down. So this could have been a swing trader's play that he could hold for like a month. Okay, so with that in mind, we've already analyzed the daily demand and daily supply. Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, we mark out the current 4 hour supply zone. So this is the current 4 hour supply zone that the market had what unfulfilled efficiency. It literally left it on Thursday, even on Friday, it not visit it. But on Friday, we saw an efficiency that has not fulfilled in euro. That's why we placed the trade on euro for the sales that we already saw on GBP USD. Then on the 4 hours demand zone, this is the 4 hours demand zone I see. Exactly. So this is the 4 hours demand zone I see over here. And also that level is a level of previous week low. So literally, based on what I see, two things is involved. If this what low is broken, if this low is broken and we get a retest to turn this what demand to a supply zone, which is a reoptimization zone, we're going to sell this market and we're going to be getting like short we can be holding entering August. Okay, it's going to be short you'll be holding entering August. Okay, but if this demand zone holds, okay, so if this demand zone holds, okay, we'll be buying from here. Okay, we'll be buying from here, minimum this level, minimum this what level, this last bullish candle here. If you check the Fibonacci, it's going to be the 50%. It's going to lie between the 50% of this move. Let us see. Okay, so this is the low. Boom, exactly on point. Like I said, 50%. I didn't do this Fibonacci before. I just did it now, and I spoiled that this could be the 50% to 62% Fibonacci retracement point. You can see it there. 50%. For you guys that don't know what I'm spotting out, this 50% is this orange here. This orange line here. Boom. You get? So if we are buying, then we're buying to that 50%. Okay. If you're selling, you're not even meant to sell now. Goody. Wait for the confirmation to break this low. Once we break this low, then we'll continue the drop. This drop now can be massive. We're talking about in the range of 200 pips plus. Okay, 200 pips plus or more. This is GBP USD, very volatile pair to visit this low. Like we're talking about 200 and let's say 250 pips. Let's say 250 pips. That's what we're aiming for the shorts. Okay, so if the market holds this demand zone, okay, we're going to buy. So that's it. I will be taking our maximum profit at 50% of the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, psychological level 1.35. Let's say 1.35. That's what euro GBP likes to use. It likes to use psychological levels. Then the next is GBP JPY. Wow, GBP JPY. Our forecast is still in play for last week. Our forecast for last week is still in play. So we said it's going to retest this reoptimization zone, this black box here. After retesting, we're going to buy to the upside. Yeah. So it's still in play. So it has not actually done the major moves. Let's just update the previous week high and previous week low. We're not going to add any new forecasts. We're just going to update the previous week high and previous week low. We're not going to add any daily demand or daily supply. It's still in play. So the market on GBP JPY has been ranging though. So we called out a trade last week on GBP JPY on the buy side, but we lost the trade. Then we made up the trade with the Euro USD sell. So everyone should be in good profit. So the reoptimization zone still holds. Okay. So once the market breaks the previous week high, we're going higher. So nothing else to forecast here. Everything is still in line. Then we go to the next is XAU USD. XAUSD, exactly. Good one. So our forecast for last week is currently in play, and I can even see our strategy, market structure break and return to origin on XAUSD. I'm seeing a buy setup right now as I'm talking to you. Okay, so I'm likely going to call out a live trade. This is going to be an opportunity for everyone that is on this call I posted this opportunity on my status on WhatsApp. I posted it on Facebook. I posted it on every social media handle. So follow us. Our link is going to be on the description, so you don't miss such opportunity I'm about to send to everyone. So I just update the previous week high and previous week low. The daily demand stays the same. Daily demand stays the same. The daily supply stays the same. Let's just go to the 4 hours. I can see a what? Wow. I can see a market structure break over here. This is a market structure break, and it came towards what? This is market structure break. So that's all I just need, nothing else. I just need that, nothing else. Then it came towards this 4 hours demand. You see the 4 hours demand is this blue box. Okay, then let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. Awesome. So I'll activate this. Good, thank you. So on the 15 minutes time frame, this is return to origin. We have a return to origin here. So I'm going to advise everyone to buy gold now. Buy gold at the current price. In the next 6 minutes and 20 seconds, if this candle closes bullish in the next 6 minutes and 20 seconds, you buy gold live, as in buy it as in at the current position. We're going to give you 10 pips to have a breathing space. We're going to give 10 pips and we aim for the upper part. Yeah, the change of character is on point exactly. This is our strategy inside the demand zone. So and then we'll be aiming for this high. This is like 1 is to 10 pips, aiming for 2. No, this is not 10 pips. 100 pips. So 100 pips, aiming for 200 pips. 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2. So buy gold now live. I'm buying gold now. As I'm talking to you now, I'm placing a buy on gold XAUSD. I'm buying gold now live. Buy gold now. Buy gold now live. You got that trade? Buy gold now. Hundred pips stop loss and 200 pips take profit. Buy gold now. In the next 4 minutes and 14 seconds, I'm going to get an extra confirmation. Or just buy gold now. Buy gold now. I said buy gold now. We're in profit already, guys. We're in profit. I called out this trade live. I'll be sending a signal. I placed it on my account. We're in blues. We're in blues. We're in blues, guys. We're in blues. Massive blues. So buy gold. I told you guys on time. Buy gold. So let's do this. Let's confirm. Retest. What did they retest? The 50 and the 62% Fibonacci retracement points. That's what it's used for the. So the extension is going to be between the 50 and 60% Fibonacci retracement points. Exactly. So just buy gold. Stop loss is below the 79 for safe. Okay. Awesome. Resistance. Hold your positions, guys. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, so my forecast for gold is the forecast for last week too. We told you guys last week we wanted gold to retest this. We had the prevailing trend line We had a prevailing trend line on the daily time frame. Well, let me delete this. It's becoming a little bit noisy. So, but let's get the last two highs. Let's connect the last two highs because that's the most important. Sorry, the last two lows. The last two lows. The last two lows that created this move. So it's somewhere around this. The last two lows. The touch is good. There's a touch there. Good. Good, good, good. What I just pointed out is this. Let me show you guys what I mean by the last two lows. This was the last low that was created before this high was created. This high what took out this high, buy side liquidity. There was a retest. After this retest, this is the last low that was created before what this high was created. We created this high. Okay, buy side. So that's why we connect this low. There's a touch here, and we connect this low. There's a touch together with there's a demand zone, 4 hours demand zone. We were waiting for this demand zone to be retest last week Monday. Okay, we're waiting for this demand zone to retest last week Monday, but the market did not retest it. Okay, so now it has retest this Monday, and we have seen what our strategy, MSB, what RUTO, it has not returned to origin. So we're just taking the buys to the upside, risking 100 pips to go for 200 pips on XAUSD. I can even see like the ego eye. I can see the market structure break and the change of character with the ego eye. So we're in good profits now, and that's it for XAUSD. So for XAUSD, my trade for this week is going to be to buy from this level. My trade for this week is buy for this level, at least minimum. Yeah, this last look and or psychological level of 3,400, 1,400 per ounce, 3,400. So that's what I see for XAUSD. Then this is the previous week high, previous week low. If the previous week low is broken, then the trend is literally changed. Okay, if this low is taken, then this is literally changed. Just the same thing we see on GPUSD. Then we're taking into this down, this psychological level of 3250. Okay, so that's what I see right now. Then the next is BTC USDT. So our forecast for BTC USDT played out last week, but it has not actually completed its move. Okay, wait. So for BTC USDT, I was seeing more of sell opportunity, and even this morning, I'm seeing another sell opportunity on BTC USDT. So basically, this is what I see right now. I told you guys this is the previous week high, previous week low. And once this previous week low was taken, there was a change of character. Let me delete this. The forecast is still in line. There's a change of character. Then this low was taken. This low was taken. Okay. This low that I was taking is more like a break of structure. So there is a change of character that has been spotted upwards. But let me just take this as a break of structure. So it's a return to an origin. But before that, let me not just start here. Sorry guys. Let me start with the weekly time frame. So let's update the previous week high and previous week low. We already know that last week's low was taken from by last week's low. So it is good to know that. Then this previous week high over here. Hold your go trades. You are in profit. Set and forget to place that trade. Don't panic. Apply proper risk management. Don't panic. Just place the trade and close that trading app. Set and forget. You understand? If you're fearful of the money you lose, tell yourself you have made up your mind. You're risking 10% of your account. You're risking 1% of your account. You're risking 2% of your account. Any percentage you have set, you're ready to lose it. If anything happens and you lose it, you're good with it. Okay? Then based on the reward area, if you're fearful that the market will not hit your profit target, you reanalyze to get conviction that the market will hit your target area. So I've updated the Bitcoin previous high and previous low. Then we'll go to the 4 hours time frame. We'll also the daily time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, the last blue candle before this market dropped, it has visited it again. There is a very strong resistance here. This is the candle. And the way I enter crypto trades has played out. A lot of trades popping up this morning, a lot of opportunities. People are making money. So this is break of structure on the on the higher time frame picture. See it here. This is the market created impulse. Okay, correction. Then boom, impulse, massive impulse. This impulse now broke structure here. Okay, everything that was ranging here was just accumulating what buy side and sell side liquidity. This is the main, and then this is the return to origin on the higher time frame, where to the last blue candle before that drop. So we're expecting what at least minimum to visit previous week low. Minimum to visit previous week low. Okay, and then to go what lower. Minimum to visit previous week low and then to go. So for Bitcoin this morning, I have two forecasts. For Bitcoin this morning. The forecast is to drop down here, and then the second forecast is if this supply zone is broken. After this supply zone is broken, we have a retest what to continue to push to the upside. Overall target is I had an overall target of 140,000. I still have that on my list. Okay, this 140,000 will be visited before this year runs out. 140,000. So to enter Bitcoin trade now, we need the 4 hours, the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame already gave us an entry. I used the MACD entry strategy to do that. So this is the candle. Wow. Okay. This is where it gave us that entry. We missed itself by 7 a.m. this morning. We missed it by 7 a.m. and there's a change of character I see on the higher time frame. This is the change of character. Is there chances that it will do return to origin? So we can't say. So with that in mind, let's just forget that. But join our crypto group. You will see a signal on Bitcoin. We're going to drop it instantly. So with that in mind, for those who want to learn how we analyze the market, how we use these tools, how we use trading view, you understand, to trade the market and make profits, okay? The brokers we use, you can visit our website www.10sdigitallink.com. Okay, this is where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tool sets. We have been in this business since 2019. Okay, and these are our courses and our prices. We have a free package where you can test our interface. Then we have a monthly package of $49. Then we have a 3-month package of $139.65. We have a 6-month package of $264.06, and we have a 1-year package of $470.04. Then these are some of the comments from our students, like Anisom Tochikuya. He says, "Good morning, Tony. It's good to hear from you. I have long awaited this opportunity. I'm convinced I will do great things with you. You will equally benefit from meeting me. I assure you I will be a good student." Okay, he actually became a good student. So you can watch these two videos here. These two videos here is going to show you testimony of how our students were able to flip an account. They turned an account from $10 to $20 within a week trading crypto markets. Okay, they turned an account from $100 to like $180 within a week of trading the crypto market. So just watch these videos. I like to show proof. Okay, if you want to know more about our company, on the top right corner, you see this video on the top right corner over here. Just go there, over this point here. Just go there and click on this toggle icon. Then you'll be able to get the full video. Okay, so of our presentation, our registration documents, and also the services we have offered. If you also want to gain access to our academy, let's say you're in UK, you're in India, and you are finding it difficult to register on our website, just visit our seller store link. The link is going to be on the description. Okay, here is the 10s Digital Link store. First-hand information about digital asset opportunity from around the world, so you can buy now from us. Over here is our gold bot. We have a gold bot that trades the financial market. It trades gold only. Okay, so you just have to pay 320,000 naira to get this gold bot. It trades for your New York session. Okay, why the full payment you're meant to make is 850,000 naira. Okay, but we have slashed that to 320,000 naira. It trades for you passive income. Okay, you just set it up. We help you set it up, give you the correct settings, and then it trades for you all the way. Then over here is our scalper bot. It scalps dollar pairs, Euro USD, GBP USD, anything has to do with dollar, it can scalp for you. Okay, so this is the price is 320,000 naira, but currently you can get it for this amount. The price is 850, but currently you can get it for 320,000 naira. Then those want to join our VIP signal group, okay? This VIP signal group now, it is 10x digital lane signal services over here, this one over here. So just come over here, click on details, process your payment. It's 15,000 naira. But if you're in any part of the world, like you're in London, it will show you in pounds. If you're in Ghana, it show you in cedis. If you're in US, it will show you in dollars. Okay, so that is literally how the store works. Then if you want to join our academy, if you don't want to pay from the website, you can pay through here. Okay, and then it's going to convert it from our currency to your own currency. You just pay with your details, put your email, your phone number, and you pay. This is our textbook. If you want to get our textbook, it gives you the basic knowledge on how to trade the financial markets with us over here. Okay, so it's also going to give you practical steps you need, and also psychological knowledge you need to build and to be able to achieve success trading the financial markets. For some free content, you can get this our PDF because in 6 months on Airbnb, and as well, this is passive income, how to trade with bots. Okay, the bots we sell. This is where the book that is going to show you how we have traded with this bot and make profits trading with this bot. Okay, so that's an opportunity for you to be able to become profitable in the financial market. Thanks so much for watching to this point. I appreciate your efforts to learn. I appreciate your efforts to grow. I appreciate your efforts to become better trading the financial market. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoko, and I'm wishing you a profitable trading week.